Good morning everyone. Welcome back again. Today I'm here with another tutorial video covering the chapter direct and inverse variation. The first part of the video I'm going to cover direct variation, and another part of the video I'm going to cover inverse variation. Okay, so let's start. Direct variation. Before we move on to the whole definition, both the words over here, let's break the word into two parts and then let's understand the meaning of variation. Variation means, in simple terms, it means change. Okay, by the definition given in the book, it means variation means change in one quantity due to change in another quantity. Now let's understand this definition with the help of simple example. Okay, let's take pens. Alright, and then let's talk about amount. Okay, now the definition says change in one quantity due to change in another quantity. There are two quantities over here, so I have taken my first quantity as pens and second quantity as amount. Okay, let's write the values. Let's say 1 pen cost rupees. This is in the form of rupees. 1 pen cost rupees 10. Then what would be the cost of 2 pens over here? Cost of 1 pen multiplied by number of pens, that is rupees 20 in this case. Okay, and if I increase again, let's say 3 pen will cost how much? 3 pen will cost of 1 pen multiplied by number of pens, that is 3 over here. So 3 into 10 is equals to 30. Okay, so now let's understand the definition. Change in one quantity due to change in another quantity. Is my quantity changing throughout the three variables that I've taken, three values that I've taken? Okay, if you see carefully, it is definitely changing. See over here, the first quantity over here is 10. It is changing to 20, and it is also changing to 30. Why is it changing? Because there is a change in another quantity. 1 is changing to 2, okay, and then 2 is changing to 3. So by this we have fulfilled and we have understood the meaning of variation. This is the example of variation. There is change in one quantity to change in another quantity. Now the question arises, what kind of change is happening? Now if you notice carefully over here, okay, it is increasing. The 10 is increasing to 20, 20 is increasing to 30. Why? Because there is a change in another quantity that is also increasing. 1 is increasing to 2, 2 is increasing to 3. So that means when you see this kind of change, okay, if there is increase in one quantity due to increase in another quantity, it is said to be direct change or direct variation. That means both the quantities are increasing. I'll give an arrow over here in the first quantity and arrow over here in another quantity. If there is increase in one quantity due to increase in another quantity, it is said to be direct variation. And it is also said to be direct variation when there is decrease in one quantity due to decrease in another quantity. Both the quantities are either decreasing, okay, both the quantities should decrease or increase. Okay, it cannot be like, one quantity is increasing and another quantity is decreasing. That is not direct variation. If both the quantities are increasing, in the first case 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, it was increasing. And if I reverse it back, 30, 20, 10, 10, 3, 2, 1, so it is decreasing on both the sides. So whenever you have this kind of situation, that means increase or decrease in one quantity due to increase or decrease in another quantity, it is said to be direct variation. Okay, please do not panic. I'll explain the direct variation with the help of one example. Okay, so let's take one example. Now how do we solve this kind of problems? I'll show you. Okay, you have the question with you. 7 kg of sugar cost rupees 140. Find the cost of 10 kg of sugar. Alright, so two things to be kept in mind over here as the quantities. What are the quantities? Two quantities. One is sugar and another is amount. Okay, the find cost is missing, so I'll write sugar over here and then I'll write amount. Okay, and in the bracket I'll write rupees over here. Now let's write sugar. What is the value which is given in the sum? They are saying the 7 kg, this is in the form of kg. Okay, 7 kg cost rupees 140. Alright, and they are saying what will be the cost of 10 kg of sugar. Now I don't know, I have 10 kg of sugar. I'm going to the market. I go to a shopkeeper and ask over there, and then he says, sir, if you take 7 kg of sugar, you have to pay rupees 140. Now I have decided I want to take 10 kgs of sugar. How much should I pay? Okay, so let it be X. Alright, now we have to see over here what kind of change it is taking place over here. Is it a direct change or an indirect change? Direct variation or indirect variation? Let's understand. Now over here, apply some common sense over here. Now we 7 kg is 140 rupees 140. Now you don't want to buy 7 kg, you want to buy more, that is 10 kg. But do you think that you have to pay more than 140 or less than 140? Think. I'm sure you are thinking that, sir, we need to pay more than 140. So I'll assume, I'm just assuming, this is not my answer, I'm just assuming this could be either 145, okay, or 150, or many values which is more than 140. Okay, more than 140. It could be anything, but I know this much, that it will be more than 140. Now now we have to identify what kind of change it has occurred over here. Okay, so now 7 is changing to 10. Is it increasing? Yes, 7 is increasing to 10. I'll give one arrow out here. I'll use, this is called arrow method. Okay, by the way, I'll use this arrow method. I will give an upward direction because there is an increase in the first quantity. Now let's go to another part over here. It is 140 and we have assumed that it will be more than 140. It will be either 141, 142, 145. It could be more than, it will be more than 140. So this is 140 over here and it is more than 140. It is also increasing over here. So what kind of change it has occurred? It's taking place over here. I think it is direct variation. Now the moment you see that it is a direct variation, this very simple method I will tell you to do. When you identify it is direct variation, you simply need to cross multiply over here. 7 into x you multiply, okay, then you multiply 10 into 140, 10 into 140. Okay, let's simplify this. You'll get how much? 7 into x will give us 7x, and then I would like to keep it as it is, okay, to make my calculation simple. And then I have to, this is simple equation again, I have to make my x alone, divide by 7 both sides. Alright, so 7 will get cancelled. 7 into 7 1, 7 into 2 is 14, and then 7 into 2 is equals to 14, and then 7 into 0 equals to 0. So therefore you will get the value of x is equals to 200. See over here, 200. You have got x value as 200, 10 into 2. So therefore I would like to substitute over here as 200. Now you see, logically, did it make sense over here? So 7 kgs of sugar is equals to 140, and 10 kg of sugar will cost more than 140. What is the exact value? I have found to be as 200. So this is how we find, this is how we solve direct variation problem. Okay, this is called arrow method. So I'll take one more example. I think I have one more question down below. Yeah, let's say over here, a dry cleaner charges rupees 40 to wash 2 shirts, and what will be the charge of for washing 11 shirts. Now I need to identify what are the two quantities over here. I can see first is the shirt and second is also not sure, it is the amount. So I would like to write like this, shirt, and then I'll write amount over here. Okay, and then let's write the value over here, which is given in the sum. 2 shirts, I will wash 2 shirts and I have to pay how much? Rupees 40. In the bracket I'll write rupees over here. Okay, and then they are saying if you wash 2 shirts you have to pay rupees 40. Now I would like to wash 11 shirts, so how much money should I pay over here? The question arises, what kind of variation is happening? Okay, so now you think 2 shirts is rupees 40. Now you want to wash 11 shirts, more than 2. So I think money also you have to pay more than 40. So this could be like 100, or like this could be like 50, is it not? But I'm sure it could be anything, but it could be more than 40. I'm just assuming, this is just assumption over here. It will be more than 40. Now after assuming this, we have to understand, we have to identify what kind of change is taking place over here. 2 is increasing to 11, so I would like to give an upward arrow over here like this. Okay, and then over here 40, it will increase, it will also increase, either 50 or 100 or 49 or 70. So both the arrows are indicating upward direction. Due to the arrow method, we know now that this is a sum of direct variation. The moment you identify it is a direct variation, simply you need to cross multiply like this. So 2 into x, you will multiply 2x, and 11 into 40 or 40 into 11 is the same thing. Alright, and then you will write divide by 2 both sides. Okay, divide by 2 both sides, cancel this 2, and then 2 into 1 is 2, 22 is also 2. Okay, so 20 you will get, and the value of x is nothing but 20 into 11 will give us 220. So I would like to substitute over here 220. Therefore this is my answer. 11 shirts will cost rupees 220. Okay, I hope you have understood, and then in the next video I will cover inverse variation. Thank you very much for watching the video.